and I am going live to organize some more of my sewing space. So I want to share the live with other people and don't so totally know how to do that. But let me try. Hold on. Because I'm going to put together the rest of this table. I've got these very kind of totally raggedy uh, things I need to finish. I also want to I have a zillion 11,000 tote bags. I don't know if y'all have this issue with tote bags, but hey Cookie, hey, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I am gonna get down here and do my level best to fix this. I'll put it right here so you can see it a bit better. Look. So what I'm doing now is under my table, which I've been spending way too much time at, but I'm under my table organizing the stuff I have. Now, I think that it's important to be like a good steward of your resources, right? And this is what it feels like I'm doing. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like by like getting under this table and trying to put this stuff together in a good way that I am um you know keeping track of what I have, etc. So yesterday when I did this, I did it wrong. um First of all, let me just explain. This is broken. I am working with a broken shelf. This is the Antonia storage system from IKEA. I've had this for more than 10 years, maybe a very long time, maybe 15 years, a very long time. And over time, I guess the stuff has degraded. So it doesn't so when I move it's fine when it's still, but when I moved it, yo, it did not want to be moved. So it totally came apart. So what I'm doing now is taking out these drawers. And as you can see right here, you see this drawer here and this drawer here. I'm going to pin these in place with light um, zip ties. Zip ties have been the thing that has helped this whole project stay together. This project's been held together by zip ties. So I'm gonna do that same thing here with the zip tie. I know it works because you can hear it go rip. And the whole point of this is just to make sure, if you can see from here, that the grooves of the drawer, you see the grooves here, get locked in here. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. But anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna do the other side. And I call it basting because it's just a temporary hold. Eventually, I want the drawers to move, obviously, but not before I figured out a way to stabilize the frame, which used to be connected with these bars, but no longer because they broke. Child, I got an actual rubber band up here. There's an actual rubber band that I'm using to hold this. Listen, I wish this would not work out. I really wish it wouldn't. Because I tell you what, I have been putting so much energy into this project, creative energy. I'm going to use this one as well to go around this right here. And it also means I have to cut off a couple of other ones. I'm working with three different types of, well, a ton. This one is 30. This one's a 24-inch zip tie, and this one is a 36-inch zip tie. And I got the 34s to go around this 2x2. Or I think it's a 2x2 or a 3x3, maybe. Um, to hold it really tight. it's also has a stronger weight. So it's like, oh, it's gonna hold on for so long. If y'all are watching, let me know where you're joining in from. Tap the live. Give me a like. I'm doing my best to try to grow at YouTube, but you know what? Woo! Stuff be hard. Okay. So now what we see is I need to move this behind this thing right here. It needs to go behind it. Okay, so that's what we're gonna work on now. I'll do this. See a little bit too. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna put one more drawer in here. And I'm gonna there. And I'll put some light basting on it in the form of a 4-inch zip tie. I'm doing this so it keeps the thing apart. You see how this one is I can't really get it in there because it was so like weirdly folded in. Okay. So this is how wide the thing should be to let the drawers move in and out. Let me know where y'all are joining from. I'd love to hear. Okay, there. This is going to be used to hold supplies. It's going to be used to hold things like um tote bags. Well, a lot of well, I think I want to organize the tote bags I have. I also want to put all my sublimation supplies. Like I have a so many sublimation blanks and I have a lot of stuff in boxes and I can't see through boxes. I don't know what's in there. So this will be helpful for me to say this drawer has all the sublimation stuff. So I've already started that process. It's just a matter of completing it. Another thing is putting some tote bags away. I don't know how many bags of bags that I have. I feel like I've got so many bags of bags, and it is absolutely time to do something with them. Where am I going? What am I toting with all the tote bags? I mean, truly, I could move an entire neighborhood with these bags. Hey, hey, good to see you, Kathy. Hello. Yes, thank you so much. Kathy saying rubber bands. Hey girl, you do what you gotta do. Make it work. That's exactly right. Zip ties do come in handy at times. Once you fill it up with sewing stuff, you won't even see it. Exactly. And this is just a base. Like I said, I'm just kind of basting this for now. I'm gonna undo them once I get the drawer situated. Right now, I can't put anything in this top shelf because if I try it, where's that other empty one? Did I have another empty one? Did I put them all in here? What did I do with that last one? Ah ha ha! It's right here. I knew I had a fourth one. Oh, see, like I can't. It wasn't going properly, and I know it was because the back end is not in. It's too tight. It won't go right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unsnap this and just move it behind. Like if I could push it a little. Yeah, the great thing about this is that this junk is not moving. I'm trying to like push it and nudge it, and it is not nudging. Yes, a bag lady. I mean, that's what I feel like I'm doing. Like, I feel like every conference, I we use reusable bags at the grocery store. I'll buy a tote because I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Or if I go to a shop hop or something, so many of them. Oh, that's so awesome that you keep your patterns in this. This is great. Yeah, that's a great place for them. I have my patterns in a pattern cabinet that I got from Joann's, and that shit is full. It is full. That is not a flex. I think it's I got to get in there. I don't want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. That's a project for another day. Okay, so now I have unsnapped this. It's still anchored on this side, but the trick that I think is going to make this work is when I take this drawer right here and put it behind this post right here. So let me back y'all up a bit so you can see it a bit from the inside, perhaps, so that we can maybe get a good angle of what I think I'm trying to do. Okay. So what you're looking at now is I'm going to just gently push it right here. That's it. This is where I want it to live. I really think that this is going to work just fine. And it has to just be really tight to this part. This is the only thing that is anchoring this whole drawer will be these zip ties. And that's why I'm using several of them. Um, these are rated for a certain weight. And I think it's gonna be okay. So, you know what else I realized? I often get confused. Like when I go to oh, actually, let me get my rubber band and put this over here before I tie it down. Because once I tie it down, there's no untying it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go right up here. But what I was gonna explain is that you hear the zips, you hear the ridges. That's how you know you have it on the right side. It won't work on the wrong side, but it's nice to know that sometimes, like when I'm feeding them in, I might get them wrong. But look at that. So here I go. Hard, tight pull, hard, tight pull, because it's going to hold a lot of weight, right? I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. I'm going to lift up and get my rubber band. You know what else I have? I have the broken stick, the broken stick that broke. So I'm going to put this down here. Oh, wait, where'd the broken stick break off of? Did it break off the top? I think it did break off the top. So if I do it, I thought that this could be a way of me like keeping it strong, by keeping the thing in there. But I don't think that's I don't think that's right. Oh my gosh. You guys, look, what am I doing? This is so bad. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stick the drawer in there and hope that the drawer doesn't get caught in the rubber band. Okay, the drawer can go in there. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Okay, so that worked. Hooray, that worked. Hey, Brooklyn Timmy. Hey, hey, hey. Yes. Oh, good. I'm glad. Um, I do I did the table was built from scratch. Yes, it was built for me by a neighbor, community member, using the direction from Closet Core. Closet Core is an independent pattern company and they have a free tutorial on building this table. And it was built by a woodworker who was like, I don't need to use their instructions. I can do it way better. And he did. Like, if I were to do, if I could have built, well, I could have built this table. It would not look nearly as good as the one that him doing it. it would yeah. He wanted to help support Black Women Stitch, and, this was a wonderful contribution, and I totally love it. Alright, can you see me? Can you see my hand over here? I'm gonna anchor down the bottom part here. I'm just so chuffed, so happy with the power of zip ties. Like, people be using these to violate people's human rights all the time, but you know what? They actually have a purpose beyond that, right? Um, okay, so I'm gonna take because I know the anchoring is gonna be a bit weak, and there's no other way for me to anchor it except for on this piece right here and anchoring it to a few other um and anchoring it also to other this other thing. That's been helpful as well. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I gotta scoop this up. Oh, that's fine. I can scoot you up. Now I can get it out. Because I also have a little thing here. I do have a very large sewing space. I did not start out having a large sewing space. When I started, we were in a 3-room apartment in Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get my rubber band under here. Um, and in graduate school. So no sewing room, no money. Um, no, none of that. Oh, come on, rubber band. Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go down and go over the rubber band. Oh, well, now I can't. I have to go under it because I don't want to waste this tie. Okay. Make sure it's down. Okay, great. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's on there so good. So I'm using the rubber band to hold this together. So typically, the way that this works is if you see this shelf, it has two sides, but it also has four posts like these, two at the top and two at the bottom. Where are mine? Where are mine, you ask? Where are the two at the top and two at the bottom for this piece right here? Them they broke. They broke off and they are long gone. Actually, I don't know where these parts are. It was so silly. It was an avoidable mistake. I could absolutely have more carefully moved it. I didn't. I lifted it not so carefully and it banged against like my leg or something and it popped out. So clearly it's fragile. It's fragile. So, and you can see here that the metal has kind of deteriorated here. Yes, bungee cords, yes. I was thinking a bungee cord, but I thought it was too bulky. And I didn't wanna have such a robust footprint on it. But now that I feel like the drawers are I don't know. Should I do one more? Should I do all? Because what I'm gonna also do, right here, you see, I already connected it to this one, because that's how these are all connected. These 3 in the front, which I'm happy to show you, these 3 in the front are connected to each other, in addition to being connecting as an anchor to the top of the table here. So if you look underneath, there's a central bar right here under the table, a central bar. And I'm using 3 components of this central bar to anchor these new shelves that I have to go in the front. This right here, this part right here has been like a total miracle. Um, and it's so funny because I was listening to is the guy named John Johnson or something? Josh Johnson, a young man. Well, young to me, child, they all young to me now. Um, and he was saying that white folks occupy or like they work on the philosophy of hope. I hope no one is in my seat. I hope that this thing works out. And he said that black folks, we work on the wish principle. I wish somebody would be in my seat. I wish this what listen, when I tell you I have the research that I did, the measurements that I did, the sketching that I did in my head, the purchasing of all of these shelves, 12 shelves, 3 things, all these I wish it wouldn't work out. I wish I would spend all my money like this and it'd be like, "Oh no, I can't fit all the drawers in here." Let me tell you something. I was ready to like I took the top off the table and lowered them down in there through the top. I was going to figure it out, and I am grateful that it worked out because if it had not, I would have been out. I mean, it's IKEA, so it's not super expensive, but it's like money is not meant to be just wasted. So the zip ties and all of this have really helped to convert this space, the space that I truly love because it is such a great table, but underneath it, y'all, was a mess. All of this stuff that you're seeing in these drawers, and I'm gonna walk around and show you the other side, all of that stuff was piled under here, piled. And when I was going through it, I know it was at least a year, at minimum a year. I know there was stuff that I purchased last summer that was in here, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, friend, where have you been?" Like, really, like, I it was not great. It was not great. So, okay, I'm gonna give it a couple more, and then I'm gonna do the back as well. And I might even do something to like, right here, I'm gonna yeah, this is just to keep it together, but I'm also I don't want it to be yeah. I don't think I need to overdo it. I don't think I need to put a thing on every one of these, right? I don't think that's necessary. I think I do need to anchor it. I like this anchor on this side. That seems to work well. I'll do something similar right here. But I'm not trying to like do it super, super tight. Um, I just don't want it to fall apart when I'm using the drawers. Yes, I hear what you're saying. You can get the skinny bungee cords, or chain the zip ties together to keep the drawers together. And the rubber bands may deteriorate over time. I think that is a good point that the rubber bands could deteriorate over time. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. I I really I'm thinking about the bungee cord idea as one to have toward the back. I think didn't you mention that? Um, I have some smaller bungee cords, and if I put them in the back, you're right, I won't over rotate, over push and push the drawer out the back, you know? Like I like that idea, and it helps to give it some sturdiness. I think also when you get weight in these drawers, they can be very easy to collapse all the way through. And that's another reason why I want to make sure I'm keeping um this sturdy because right now it doesn't feel as solid as it could. And I know that's just because of this side here that's not well anchored. The thing also that why I'm working to make this work is that this space right here can only face this way. It has to be a more narrow drawer. The other drawers I have in the front are wider and they won't fit this way because you see, there's that the space between here is about 24 inches. And I think this drawer is exactly 24 inches, and I think this one is like 26. So like it's two or even 28. Like it's no no it was enough to do 60. Maybe it was maybe this across here is maybe 18 and then these here are 20. Either way, it was too tall and too wide to fit properly. So I'm doing my best to keep it because they don't make this anymore. They've discontinued the Antonius, which was what this was. Um you see Antonius or Antonius. Um we was friends. We really were. It says 1999 on it, so I don't know if that's when they made these in 1999, and so they were like, "We need to do something over." Um, but I can't get a new one of these. If I could get a new one of these, I wouldn't be trying to jury rig this right now. But alas, now I have to jury rig it to get it to work properly. So what I am going to do though is cut off these loopies with a nice pull and a snip, pull and a snip, and then I'll do the same for this um, because I don't need that. So I'm going to go ahead and get another 24 because I can use a smaller one on this, but it's still strong. I don't want it to be too, like I want it needs to be tight on this side. I think and that's another reason why I have the rubber band because I do want it to hold together, whereas the zip ties kind of pull it apart. You know what I mean? It's pulling it toward this way, and I needed to. So I'm worried, like if I zip tie this too tight. Let me go ahead and cut these off now because I think it's as anchored as it's gonna get. This one, this side, golden, great, hooray, cannot be improved. This one over here, yo, is like it's okay. Doing well. I imagine I don't need to use this drawer a lot. Um, and then this I will snap off. Okay, here we go. It's just an awkward angle. Okay, hooray. I should go and see if I can find bungee cords to go across the back. Because I bet if I put like a diagonal, it could hold it together, but also keep the drawer from pushing out too far. Um, Go ahead and do this one. Aha. Okay. So it wasn't sliding because it was too close to the that side part. It's okay. Right. I got two moving drawers, three moving drawers, and then see, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Yes, yes, yes. The small wire, this right here. Yeah, I put that there to like be like a catch-all, but to be honest, I don't use it for much. I don't use it. I thought it could be like a place for me just to grab some tools that I could just kind of pull out, and I truly don't use it. Right now I'm holding some stuff in here because I was moving the table around, but for the most part, I don't I don't use it. And when I walk by, I get caught up on it. It only protrudes a little bit. Um, so I'm trying to decide. Well, well, yes. It has some stuff in it, but the stuff is like, I mean, Lisa, what are you doing with that? What is that for? Oh, hey, Emily, glasses twins. Yeah, like, or post-it notes. I mean, like, what was that time? I mean, with dust on them, So I do sometimes, especially in the summer. It gives me a chance to kind of look around and spend some time, like getting into the studio and playing with some things and organizing things and seeing what works and what doesn't work.
And I'm not sure this is working. I'm not sure this is working because it seems like it's just a site for things to be collected. Now, let's fix this drawer because it fell out. You saw that it fell right out and there was nothing in it. So now I'm wondering, aha, look. So it's not on the it's tied up well, but the back end is more open than the front. So I'm wondering if this could indeed be a case with a boomerang. Boomerang. What did you call it? Not a boomerang. Bungee cords. Because the bungee cord would hold it together. And that's what the rubber band was meant to do, was to kind of hold it together. That's what it was meant to do. And it is not not totally the right fit at all. Okay, so the front end is okay, the back end is not. So, hmm, this back end needs to be tighter. Haha, like that. And that's what I think the rubber band would do, would hold it together. Let me go see what kind of maybe a smaller size would work. Like a smaller size bungee, you mean? Because you see, I kind of like I said, I was basting these. I put these in here so that I would get the right width for the drawers. And I don't have the right width. I guess what I've done is when I zip tied it, I just had it hanging in here. When I zip tied it, I don't know if you can see this side here. Oh, maybe you can see it from this direction. When I zip tied it right here, you see, it's not really in. If it was zip tied for real, which I might just do to get it in the track, because that's where it actually needs to be, it might work better. So let's see if I can pull this in the track. Okay, I can't actually pull it in the track that much because this is a bit too tight on this side. I wonder if I should just go ahead and grab the bungee cord because it might just be two, three bungee cords might be the way to hold it together. Um, because even here you can see it's not, it needs to be as tight in here as this is. And it's just not. So I'll take this one out. And then, so now we know how tight it needs to be. Should I put the drawers back in and tighten them super tight and then use the bungee cords? What do you think? Does that make sense? Should I, do you see what I'm asking? Should I put the drawers back in, tighten them real tight with the bungee? I'm, oh my gosh, zip ties so that I can gauge the proper distance for the two railings. Then add the bungee cord to keep it closed. Thoughts? Any ideas? Or some likes or shares. Okay, I am going to put this on the second shelf. Yeah. And then I'm going to, it seems like it goes back and forth really well. Okay. This seems to be going back and forth really well. So let me go ahead and use the mini zip ties. And that way I'll know that I think that the top and the bottom is good enough to for testing, or the second and fourth rows. Feeling with my fingers so I can make sure okay, great. Okay, so that's in there. All right, I'm going to think I'm going to this I think is okay. It's the back that's having the problem. Two in the back and two in the front. Okay, Lala Bell, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Um, let me get another rubber band, which is a long one. No, wait, why am I doing the rubber bands? Oh, I'm not gonna do the rubber bands. I'm gonna do a bungee. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a bungee because I think it is correct that the things will change over time. Do you think the bungee would be too tight? It would tighten it so much because the rubber band is not nearly as strong as a bungee. Do you think that the bungee would tighten it too much so that the drawers wouldn't slide in and out? Could that be a concern? Is that something I should be thinking about or no? Because the reason I thought of rubber bands instead of bungees was because it wasn't as strong and so it would have a little bit of give. No, the drawer's still open. That will just keep them together. Okay. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Okay. So, oh shoot. Ah! Y'all, there were 200 pieces in here, and guess who just turned the thing upside down? That would be me. Oh my gosh, y'all. They all came out. All of them. Golly. This is one of those things just like, I don't want to go back. I want to go back to bed. Never mind. Because they were in order and now they are in disorder. I love trying to figure out who else I could blame for this, but it's nobody. It's nobody else. Nobody's here. Like when it's you working on a solo project, maybe I can blame y'all. It was y'all made me do this. I was reading the comments and then I dropped them. I have hooray, I found someone else to blame. Um, good Lord. Did I throw them? I think I picked them up. That's what I did. I picked them up and I didn't realize that I was picking them up from the wrong end. Luckily, it's not marbles, so I don't have to run around and find them. Um, they're all pretty much right here. Okay, I'm gonna go look for my bungee cords. It's funny because I know I have some little bungee cords. I use them for my iron. I have a gravity feed iron, and my hobby, in addition to sewing, is ironing over the cord with my gravity feed iron. Um, I love doing that. One day it might even break. So I took the okay, there's a divider. Let's try just stick it. Okay, now we got long and shorts. That's all we've got. Long and shorts. Okay, I will go over to the other side. Just give me a second and I will go get my bungee cord. Oh my gosh, there's more zip ties over here. Okay. I think it might make sense to do this from the other angle. So I'm going to bring you back this way. Hello. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go get a bungee cord. Alrighty. Now, I am not going to go buy bungee cords. I'm going to use whatever I have in here. That is what we're using. I'm not spending any more money on this project. Well, maybe to get one more frame, but other than that, no more. So let me, perfect. I can sit y'all over here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. Ah, yes. Whenever I put you in the holder, I get a message. Okay. I think it's because it's pushing buttons. All right. So I've got bungees and I've got these little babies. Little baby bungees. I think little baby bungees are going to work great for this. Just as an example, let's see. Oh, it's too little baby bungees. Too little. Okay, what about these? Why are the hooks so small? What the hell is this? Where is this supposed to go? That's nonsense. Am I supposed to maybe pull this down in the because well, I guess I could do like that. Okay. It could go like that. Okay. Now I've got um like that. All right. Well, I'll go. Let's go and see. So I got one, two. Um, I guess this could be three, and I guess this could be four, but I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, hello, hello. Someone is asking, hey Kay, Has anyone noticed the new orientation of the live stream section in comparison to the comment section on some of the YouTube channels? I don't know. I've not noticed, but you know what? I have not spent enough time on here to be able to tell, but hopefully other folks in the chat might be able to answer that question because this is all very new to me. Let me go though. I'm going to get down here under the table and I'm going to turn the camera. Actually, I'm going to turn this around so I can see y'all while I'm under there. And then y'all can see what I'm doing as well. Okay. All right. Oh, I should probably grab a couple of zips as well while I'm under here. Some of the big ones. Okay. I know for sure very many of these drawers will be used for freaking tote bags, grocery bags, shopping bags. That's why I'm not so excited about the Trader Joe's. Let's see how big through this. This is just a little trash can that attaches. There we go. Be a bit better for no mercy. I think I had to put you on a lower tripod. You can see a little bit better under the table because that's not getting it. And I don't want to do it on the table because then, okay. Luckily for you all, since I have been cleaning this out, I have 90,000 tripods that I found. I'm back. Um, I'm gonna put you on a tripod so you can see where I am underneath the table, but I don't want to put you underneath the table as well because then it gets all wiggly and, disoriented. So instead, I can put you near the table. Hey, friends. Hey, are folks sewing today? I am going to sew something. I'm wearing some new pants. These are the Sew Liberated Madrone pant. It's a barrel leg. I do like it, but I'm going to make it again in a smaller size. Okay. Can you see a little bit closer now? I mean, honestly, as under tables go, this is quite good looking. I mean, under the table. Okay, I'll turn it this way. So what I'm trying to show you is, oh, good, 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 perfect. You can see. I also have a lot of cords. That is, hold on, let me undo these, and that way they're not a distraction. I'm getting distracted. How about I turn it around? Or can I put it in front of the cords? Yeah, that would be even better. Put it in front of the cords. Gosh. Okay. And you still can't see. Okay. what I'm trying to show you is this side and this side. So you can see this side, but you can't see this side. Can you see this side and this side? Hooray! Okay, so here we are. Looking at this from this angle, we are going to take a G and put here. That's doing absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, what if we do it like this? Also nothing. Alrighty. How about you? Here. Oh, oh, I think my spouse is home from work. Okay, here for lunch. And here. Okay. That seems totally ineffective. I'm not buying new bungee cords. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not spending another dime on this project. What else could be made to work? Oh, what about this? Oh, I thought I was gonna poke my eye out with that one. Okay. Um, hello, Kay. I'm glad you're new here. Welcome, welcome. Yes, this is my sewing room, and I'm trying to. Oh, see, y'all, look what happened. It's too tight. What did I say? I told you it could be too tight and the drawers wouldn't move. And now that's where we are. It's too tight and the drawers don't move. What I'm trying to do, Kay, is I'm organizing underneath my table. Um, and I have this shelving unit that has lost its four supporting beams. And now, to my mind, looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa currently. But I want to be able to use the four drawers to hold tote bags. So it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to hold tote bags. And currently it's not. Because the drawers, um, hmm, I wonder if I can get one more drawer and put it at the top. Um, what can I do to keep this? I mean, I guess, yeah, this right here though, you see, this joker is not moving. I think that this because this bungee is very tight. This one is too loose, but if I put it on and loop it around, it'll be way too tight. So, oh, what if, because this is kind of lighter weight, what if I put in two zip ties and hook these little ones into zip ties? What do you think? The model Bernina that I have a Bernina Serger that I bought from QuiltCon, and it's the L890. I usually don't I cover all my machines up because I'm not compensated by any company. There's tons of ambassadors out there that can tell you about all these different machines, but I got that one because I really liked it, and I like the way that the foot pivots, which is one of the reasons that I do like it. But because I do a lot of sewing on I have several different machines, I try not to promote any brands that's not paying me. Oh, golly, this is tiring. I think if I put it around here, I think if I did it with the, hey Ben, I think if I did it, oh look, I got one right here. What if I do that? Okay, try that. Okay, so there's one, and then I hook. Well, I didn't have to make the thing so doggone tight. Okay, there. Now, if I get another little one, right here. Oh, oh, wrong way. I didn't feel the teeth. Should have. There. Now I got this under. Oh my gosh. Under here. Nice and tight. All right. So this, ugh, feel better. Slide it up. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're holding their convention in New Orleans this week. Go by there and see if they got some deals. They might have some deals. Okay. I think this is better. Now, I think I'll do the top one. Oh, mercy. Y'all, sorry about all these grunts and groans, but I am not as young as I look. I'm gonna do the same thing for the top and hope that's all that I'll need. And then once the top is like properly bungeed, my hope is that that should be everything. Maybe. Thanks y'all so much for the likes. I appreciate the likes and the comments. Thank you. Alrighty. Should I put it like, where should I put this? The very top, probably. Okay. This table is not a weight bearing thing. And by weight bearing, I mean my grown behind is not supposed to be under here, like sitting and doing activities. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Why do I want to do this again? Why do I care if my stuff is organized or not? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Used is definitely the way to go. Definitely the way to go. Alrighty, girl. Okay. Okay. This isn't something you see every day. Feel like it's flossing teeth to get this zip under here. Okay. You'll see it? It's tight now. Now I want to see, or should I take it down? Should I like, I have it up here at the very, very top. I mean, I have it up here at the very, very top. Should I take it down to like right here maybe so that it can keep the drawer in like I did for this one? Oh, that means I just used that bumper sticker for nothing. Bumper sticker. Lord, what the thing is called. What does this say? Oh yeah, private dealer. All right. I'm not dead. I'm just tired. Oh, I mean thinking. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea. No, I think this is okay. I think I need to take off the rubber band from the top front. That's what I need to do. Um, and I could see a diagonal working as well, but I feel like this is holding it in enough. And I don't think I need to, well, I think I might want to anchor it so that this connects to this right here. So it doesn't, you see how it's moving so much? It doesn't need to move that much. And I can get a bigger, doesn't have to be super strongly rated, but I think I can go this way. Okay. Okay. What do we think? Let's go. I'll go around to the other side. Um, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, it's coming along, Lalabelle. It's coming along. Um, I think it's done. I think what I'm gonna do now is go around to the other side and put the shelves. I have a bunch of drawers. So like as you, when I say tote bags, y'all don't judge me. But look under there. Look under that. You see that? You see that? Do you see all the totes? Like, honestly, what is this? But it's like I like to have them for souvenirs. I like to have them for, yeah, but yeah. So today's plan was to um you want, okay, do I have tighter, smaller bungees? No. These are the only bungees I have. And I have decided that I'm not spending any more money on this project. I can't spend any more money on it. I have reached, well, I do have to buy one thing. I have to buy a frame. I have to buy another frame for these other drawers. But this, that little no, not ugly, it's lovely. That right there, that little project is me using up the last of this resource. Like I had a drawer over here, it got old, it died, but I'm like, I think I can still use it for something. And that's where I'm gonna put the tote bags. That's what I thought. I could put the tote bags there. Or the sublimation things and free up that other drawer space. Essentially, I can take 4 drawers from under here that is full to here with junk. You see it? You see that? Oh, very bad. So I can go through there and organize the tote bags and put them in here. And so when people are like, and by people I mean my family, have you seen the grocery bags? No, there's only 9,000 of them downstairs. Please look in the drawer at the table. I'd be able to say that. Um, yeah, I like the idea that you're like, so like if you look at these right here that I did, these them jokers is in here. They are not. moving. They are in there like swimwear, and that's because of the zip ties that I tied to the top of the center beam of the table and anchored them to each other. And I think that that made all the difference. And so now I have some really wonderful functional drawers in the front. That's just a salvage project. Um, in order for it to be a true project, I think, would be like I would find another set of wire drawers that would be shorter and more narrow because these really aren't made to fit under here. They just happen to fit. Um, so yeah, but I think this is gonna work for what I have. So let's take it over there and see if I can, for example, put all the sublimation stuff in this drawer. Um, you sewed like I did this weekend, wrong but meticulous. Is the person you made it for gonna say, I would like it like this, but better? That's what my sister told me. It's like this. I like this. I just want it like this, but better. Girl, that's why it took 5 years for me to give her the first thing she wanted. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna go back to the other side. And I'm gonna grab the snipper because I want to cut off and I don't want to go um zip tie zip tie crazy. Um, not like your sister. Oh, but yes, meticulous. That's exactly what this was. Oh my gosh. Meticulous, I tell you. But you know what it was? I knew, for example, that I could fit um I could fit 3 of these shelving units going across, and I measured that. I didn't think about how to get them in where I needed them to be. I didn't think about that. It's kinda like when you measure it's kinda like when you measure a room and you're like, "Okay, it can fit this way in the room," but you don't measure the doorway, and you're like, I think about that. So, next time I know, I can buy it, I can when I get the next one, I won't assemble all of it. I can assemble half of it and then assemble the rest from the top of the table. That's what I learned. Was this for South Florida Frog Tales? Is that the one you went to? And did you say you waited till the last minute? Did you have a great time at South Florida Frog Tales? I want to go to that one. I'm from that area and it would be a great opportunity. And I want to bring my mama. So we got to do a better job of planning next year. Okay, so I'm undoing. Oh, good, good. Are you from that area? Made it that morning. Don't tell me you had to fly down as well. You made it on the plane that morning. I just finished it when I was waiting for my bags to come. What did you make? What pattern? Because the theme was like Paris Nights, Parisian Nights. Y'all. Okay. Maybe it's not moving because I tightened them super good. Hopefully that's why. Oh my gosh, trying to do this with my left hand. How this bitch told to fight with her left hand. Oof. I am not a lefty. Okay. All right. Interesting. What I'm seeing, let me show you what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is if you look at the top, can you see the top right there? When I pull this out, do you see how it squeezes in? You see how it squeezes in? Did you see it? When I put it out, it goes straight up. When I pull it back, it squeezes it in. You see that? So, what does that tell us? Oh! Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, and Michelle, she was asking about the fabric I used. Um, oh, that's right, you came up from Brooklyn. Oh my gosh, Timmy, you came up from Brooklyn. What did you tell me what you made? Like, what pattern was it? Did you post pictures? And let me know. I wanna be able to see and repost. And yes, tell Michelle I said hello. She asked about the fabric I used for my sister's shirt. I told her the designer, the company, which is Ruby Star Society, and I got it. It's an Alexia Beg. I forgot her third name. Um, her fabric collection. And she has an updated one as well. This bungee cord's working really great. Look, if only I had a couple more of those. But what is happening at the top is it's um it's too tight. So I think what I can do is put I think I will put what you call it? A zip tie around the top of that one, and that will help that one stay straight and make it easier. Oh yeah, because when I take the drawer out, it pinches shut. But it's getting hit here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put the drawers in, and then I'll switch them out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, and I'll even put this one in. This is a drawer with sublimation materials, things that I was gonna sublimate or do pressing on. Tote bag, zip bags, lanyards, clear bags, pressing templates. Oh, which one is this? Oh, this is a sublimatable leather bottom bag. This is this another one. Oh, picture frame. Let's see ways. Oh, lanyards. Oh, this is some vintage doll clothes. Look at these. It's pretty amazing. Sweater. This is my favorite. I would wear this today. Um, yeah, vintage doll clothes. Why on earth? Um, oh, okay. It was the Vogue. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Brooklyn Timmy, I'm gonna check. Um, yeah, this is all stuff for sublimation. I'll put this here. Hope that it's goes. See, why is it acting like it doesn't want to go? See, like this one is feeling too. uh, You guys, it's not making it easy or even. It was an 11.5 inch doll. Yes, it's for a Barbie. It's for Barbies. Well, I guess it's in there. Not exactly like swimwear, but I can tell you it's better than it was. Let me go grab a couple other sublimation drawers. Um, these are also prize. Um, oh no, I just happen to have that in there because this section is very much like overflow. Um, and I thought having a nice place for the sublimation, because see, look, this is absolutely too loose. Okay, there. Now it's in there. But I don't know if I just need to this too, because this can get very heavy. Um, well, maybe the thing being close together is what we need because otherwise it will absolutely fall out. So I will take out another drawer. I like having the empty ones. Okay, let's see. Here is another. Oh, Lord. This is sublimation stuff, but also travel stuff, like pack it to like a vacuum seal. Oh, this was so cute. I mean, I made these coffee nut bags out of coffee nut out of M&M bags. Oh, they're so good. They don't even make this anymore. Such a good flavor. These are always, I love these Oreo thins with lemon. Um, yeah, quite a bunch of stuff. Laundry stuff, travel stuff, more t-shirts. Oh, zip bags. Um, this is me gently trying to put it in here. Oh yeah, this is all drawn ball. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. That is too heavy. And this is not tight enough. Okay, so the bottom shelf is giving me a difficulty. Um, and I believe it's because um the top part's not tight enough. But I wonder if I put it at the top, would that work? Because that's the tighter one. Let's see. I think I have two more of these drawers. I think. And this absolutely needs to be um sorted out. Ugh. I think I'm asking for it to do too much. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. You don't know much about Frogtails. Well, you can learn more about it. You can check out the Stitch Please podcast. There are quite a few episodes on Frogtails that were held in 2023 and 2024. Frogtails started in New Zealand as a cocktail party where you could wear your frocks that you've made. And so it has since grown and become an international thing. They have them all over the world. And in the US, the ones that I have been following and excited about are the ones that have been in DC, Chicago, South Florida, Raleigh, North Carolina, Baltimore, Maryland. These are the ones that I've either gone to or wanted to go to. Atlanta, Frogtails as well. Those are the ones that I have been. This thing is hanging on a thread. This thing is hanging on a thread. I can't put heavy things. This is not going to be a weight bearing. This is not a weight bearing wall. I can't put my sublimation stuff in here because I gotta put tote bags in here instead. It can't be anything heavy. It's fine. It's Yes, yes. The podcast is called Stitch Please, though we will be doing a name change. I think when the fall hits, we'll have a new name. We're going to call the podcast Black Women Stitch because that's what people have been calling it. I love Stitch Please because I copyrighted that name. I mean, trademarked that name. I think it's punny and funny and relevant and expansive. And I also do listen to the advice of others, which suggested that I could be better served with a different name. Mercy. Okay. So now I gotta take this heavy thing off. Okay. I feel like I'm at a good stopping point. I feel like I'm ready for a little break. But I'm so thankful for y'all hanging out with me. I feel like I got a lot accomplished. I am going to figure this out. I am going to figure this out. Um, I did not come this far just to come this far. And I am going to make a modification that will help this behave better until I can find a replacement. If for some reason Elna or someone else has a more narrow shelf that can fit between here and here, which is a narrow space, and height wise, height is less of a problem than width. Um, I would absolutely love to make that work because right now, le struggle is real. The struggle is real. All right, friends, thanks so much for hanging out. This has been so much fun. I'm sure I'll pop back through um later on tonight, probably or this afternoon. And I'm happy to do a tour, a walkthrough of my under table. I'm just so happy, y'all. It looks so much better than it did before. It looked awful before. It looked there was stuff in there that I know I had forgotten I had even purchased. Like I found a whole printer under there. What? Um, how do you forget you have a printer? It was a little printer I got from the TikTok shop. It was a sticker printer, but I really wanted it and I still do. And I love stickers. Anyways, I'm going to get going. Thank y'all so much. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the shares. And thanks for watching and helping us get our watch hours up here at Black Women Stitch. And I will see you next time. Next time, I might even have a much better update to share with some progress. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you, thank you. I look forward to seeing your Foxtails pics on Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if I don't talk to you again, tell Michelle I said hello.